Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Starbuck here, and welcome back to Zenless on Zero Part 107. Yeah, we're in an awkward position right now because I started this video a minute ago and got up to this little tiny part, okay? But then a thought came to me which almost gave me a heart attack. I mean, probably, yeah. For some reason, I thought I had just deleted the previous video without uploading it and couldn't access it again, so I'd have to re-record it again. But I didn't. It's still in my storage, video storage, so that's a relief. So, literally what has happened in this, in Soldier Zero Anby's agent story, which is what this is. What has happened is, there was a text with a black background saying, a short while later, and then this happened. Anby, are you going out? And then, you know, that showed up. So nothing's happened, it's just this. So yeah, we're just gonna continue from here. That scared me. Yeah, is there anything you'd like me to bring back? Juice, burgers, milk, burgers? Oh, you said burgers twice. Or anything? I might pass by a store on the way back from the Hollow. All 3 of those would be lovely. After the Hollows again, just like that. I made an agreement with someone. Rest assured, I've already prepared the carrot. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. We don't need milk or burgers. We just want you to return safe and sound. Don't worry, I will. In that case, I'll be off into combat. Wait a minute. What is there to wait around for? Oh, if you want to play around as Anby in the video store, that's understandable. Where are we now? God damn. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Is this new? No. Trigger! Hey! You're very punctual. Back then, I used to make soldiers who are late do push-ups. Soldier 11 is the same. As long as I've known her, she's never missed an appointment, nor has she ever been out of contact. ... We'll find her. Trigger, can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any other... I don't have any nicer sounding names. This time, leave the fighting to me. All you need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry, I'll cover you when I deem it necessary.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
I better impress her here then.
Copy.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That was scary.
Roger. Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
Oh really?
You didn't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
Oh whoa. We're looking there. Honestly.
Support in position. Fire support ready.
Oh. Oh! Music!
There's no mistaking it.
I love this.
You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible,
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means
oh.
replicas from the same blueprint.
Wow, they are.
So
I was
the rumors
wondering that.
circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
What's Silver Company?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say. So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry.
Oh.
I was just astonished.
Controller died.
I I never thought the military had this level of technology.
Sorry, I was
If
listening.
they could mass-produce soldiers,
Ugh.
then why would they still...
I understand.
I'm good
If
now.
they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
I was trying to say it in a more... diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit.
That was strange. I never thought I'd see that before. Oh.
But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
Ethereals.
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA
Oh, no.
Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I need to take out this thing.
Yes.
Copy that. Hi. Neutralize.
This bullet will reach its mark.
Hi.
Time to pin them down.
This feels familiar.
Dollar hand.
I don't like it.
Oh, the dollar hand that Silver turned into, but it's obviously not the same. It's just a different dollar hand.
Time to pin them down.
Target confirmed. Go.
I'll take point. Support in position.
Warning. At your command. Thunder.
Target locked. Time to...
Eliminating target.
Oh. Who the hell was that?
Anby, what is that?
That's the old Silver Squad uniform.
Oh. Shit. Inside a lab tucked away in a building somewhere. What?
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever. Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect.
She's a robot.
Silver Squad can't be without its captain.
Listen to her voice.
Ouch. Give me some meds, eh?
Hey. Oh, they're all robots. Replicas of Anby.
Though you're the worst of any defect. I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Be gentle! Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is. But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot.
Wow.
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right?
Oh.
There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name. But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face.
Twiggy.
Pretty and pitiful.
That's her name.
This face is the only thing we have left in common.
Oh, this shot though. What? Who made this? This
Aside from that,
piece of artwork
I'm
alone.
nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs.
We could have had a better angle.
I'm no longer a complete
Like,
member
maybe
of
a bit-
Silver Squad.
A bit more up would do.
And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you. What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there. Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why! They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was... Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me. All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
Meanwhile, outside the lab, Anby and Trigger... Triggy. I'm thinking Twiggy and Trigger at this... It's confusing. Trigger pressed their ears against the frosty steel door, listening closely for any sounds inside. What? Oh, did that fissure lead into the building that was right behind it? Oh. I was a bit confused.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
Anby, what's the current plan? It's very simple. I don't need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11. Go on, I'm listening. That's it. That's the whole plan? Yep. Please provide support from outside. ... This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me. Is this how Silver Squad always operates? I'm the captain, and so that's how it's always been done. However, back then, there was usually a backup plan. Twiggy was always in charge of the backup plans. Twiggy, if I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right? I don't know why she's become like this. Her backup plans, what's her style? First, feign weakness, before turning the tables with unorthodox tactics. For her, no cost is too great to regain the upper hand. That does sound like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would only be utilized when every other option has been exhausted. I'll keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Anby. If anything happens to you, you won't be able to save Soldier 11 on your own, right? I understand, and I'll be careful. I was going to try to be supportive, but since you don't need it, never mind then. Anby sneaks into the lab through an unguarded air duct. The metal ducts are freezing cold, stinging her skin. Stinging?
This place is cold.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too.
Oh. Wow, they really are... Damn.
Someone's
They really...
entering. Are you
Really are
Don't worry.
copies of
It's
Anby.
dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Oh no. Oh.
Soldier 11.
Well, she doesn't look too good.
Wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds,
Oh.
but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me.
Hell no.
Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks. They sold me.
Oh.
And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again. I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met her.
Who?
She bought me as a trophy girl.
God
Cut me
damn.
open and operated on me.
Oh
Checking
shit.
my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell.
Oh my god. Yeah, she doesn't have any arms or legs. That's that must have been really goddamn difficult, you know? Who is this woman though? Wait, I don't recognize her. We haven't seen her before, right? No. But that is grim. Blood everywhere. That's wow, that's horrible, honestly. I thought I saw this on Instagram. There was a post that said, "No, what do they do to Anby? Or what do they do to our girl Anby?" And I was like, "That's Anby? No." I'm a little bit relieved. That's just a you know, like a Silver Company robot soldier, and not Anby. I'm a bit relieved by that, but also very you know, I'm very skip if you don't want to hear this. Saddened by this. This is quite sad. Let's continue.
Then,
Curious.
out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home, and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan,
Music.
Captain Anby?
No, not really.
When did you notice me?
Wasn't really listening. Oh, she noticed it. Oh my god.
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm.
Oh.
You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Anby rushes out of the lab and reunites with Trigger. What?
Trigger!
Oh.
Say no more. I've got it. The target's weary. Sniper's Creed. 1 shot, 1 kill.
Target confirmed. Go.
Support in position. Time to quick shot.
Preparing takedown.
Oh. Good evening.
Nice try.
At your command.
Fire support ready. Copy. Recalibrating.
Oh, hold it. You actually have to aim too. That's really cool.
Show no mercy.
Target confirmed. Good. Fracture!
You're in my sights.
That's the Captain Anby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting, but I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious even. There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are evil incarnate.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive. You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake. Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
The conversation is interrupted. Anby is stunned to see a body tossed in front of her. Who? It's Soldier 11. She's pale and there are still signs of life in her and she's breathing faintly. Oh my god.
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Twiggy kicks the limp Soldier 11 on the ground. Anby quickly lifts her up and hands her the trigger. Oh my god.
Soldier 11!
Hey.
Wake up, Soldier 11!
Got the whole squad.
Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Twiggy stands and watches as Anby leaves.
Hey, go contact you-know-who.
You know who?
Ugh, cut the crap!
Whoa.
You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly?
Was that a curse?
Look at the mess we're in! The junk she's brought won't fix this.
She just
Our
swore.
best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon. Her
Oh.
daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed. Focused on surviving to get the paycheck.
She's
I can
pure
handle
evil.
her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check.
Why was I starting to
Or
trust her?
else-
A little bit.
All my efforts so far will have been.
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Who's this?
Stop calling me that.
I feel like I've heard his
As
voice
you
before.
know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Oh no. Who was that? Trigger! Hey! Where are we? Oh, we're in the back alley. Anby, are you okay? I'm not even facing Trigger as I'm talking to her. ... It's fine. I understand if you don't feel like talking right now. How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. Oh. She still hasn't regained consciousness as you requested. I left her at the Random Point video store. The kind siblings working there are taking care of her as we speak. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Ah, now's not the time to be talking about that. You must be anxious to see her. Come with me. Anby follows Trigger to the video store. Where is she? Anby, you're back. Looks like whatever you got mixed up in this time was pretty serious. Anything you want to know? Soldier 11, how's her condition? Stable, that's all I can say. Her body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are all remaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, it's actually quite abnormal. Moreover, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? Yeah. She just spawned there? Oh my god. Soldier 11's sleeping on my couch. Soldier 11's sleeping on my couch. That is, yeah, wow. This is weird. Anby approaches Soldier 11. That's actually a good shot. And softly calls out a name. ... Looks like it didn't work. Anby lowers her hand sadly and prepares to leave.
What is this place?
Oh yeah, she's never been here before.
Who am I?
I don't think so, at
You're
least.
awake, Hadin.
Great.
Hardin?
You're awake. I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
That's her real name.
Soldier 11? Is that my name?
What?
It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051.
No, not
Only
really.
a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now. But I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Proxy,
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
plus our little black cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
Little black
You know
cat.
how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Oops, I mean Trigger.
Charon?
Charon?
There you go, trying to be funny again.
Huh.
Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more about her?
and maybe how we can help her recover faster, we're here to help.
Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back.
Not so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's
Yeah,
favorite.
Soldier 11 likes noodles.
They're not?
She likes noodles.
What does she like then?
Noodles.
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup.
Yes,
By
I
the
knew
way,
it.
General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands with us here.
Anby, you don't even know what your favorite, what your sister's favorite food is? But I do. Anby. Anby. Also, get a longer skirt, honestly. It's, yeah. Hey, Trigger.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Spicy noodles.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Okay.
Did she
Oh, yeah.
ever talk about me?
No, she talked about Inky,
You
though.
might not like the answer.
Oh.
Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace,
Oh.
leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself.
Yeah.
The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
But I'm not you, Anby. That's the point. If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. Alright, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either. But I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Yeah, right. Come on, Trigger. Get back in the store. Sorry, I was just so immersed in that conversation. What? Bells? Is that it? This is the first time I've ever seen Belle sitting like that on a flat surface. Looks like I've been causing a lot of trouble for you. That's right, so we're billing it all on the Cunning Hairs account. No! Oh? As of right now, I am not Anby of the Cunning Hairs. But you walk, talk, and look like Anby of the Cunning Hairs, so you must be Anby of the Cunning Hairs. ... Whoa, how can we possibly keep teasing you when you're making a face like that? Jeez, look at you. You're absolutely exhausted. What you need most right now is some sleep. How about it? Want to sleep on my bed? Not in? Okay. It's really soft, you know. It is objectively very soft, Anby. I also think it's best if you go get some rest now. Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an enormous electric bill anyway. Or maybe you're not ready to sleep just yet. If you'd rather watch a movie to relax, I don't mind keeping you company. ... Any new arrivals worth watching recently? Wow, I didn't think you'd actually be up for it. Still, I'm just glad you have the energy. Jesus Christ. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't pull myself together. Oh? What is it? Is it a fight? Pretty much. It's a date. What? A date? Good night. Oh, that's it? Okay. Well, that's not it. We've still got one more part, but that's it for this episode. The Soldier Zero Anby Agent Story Echoes of Silver 3 has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archive. I need to be a voice actor. I really want to be. I think I have an incredible voice. Yeah. And I'm a good actor. Honestly, overall, I think I'm pretty good. Was that chair always there? I don't. Why am I? I think I got problems. I'm seeing stuff that I think was not previously there, but it actually was. Anyway, we're gonna end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. We're gonna be completing the Soldier Zero Anby Agent Story literally in the next hour. So I'll see you guys then. Really loving it so far. It's been really good. Really, really good. So we're gonna continue that right now, basically. Right now. Yeah. Again, thank you for watching, and a warm goodbye this time. Not just goodbye, a warm goodbye.